Spirit of Deadwood, the Jerry McNeal Series, Book 13. Join Jerry McNeal and his ghostly canine partner as they put their gifts to good use. Written by Sherry A. Burton. Narrated by Bethanne Reid. Chapter 1. To most, a dream is merely a dream. A movie in one's mind, often lost with something as simple as repositioning one's head. Psychic Jerry McNeal had learned from an early age that dreams were not to be dismissed until he'd taken the time to thoroughly sift through them to see if they were perhaps a message or warning sent from beyond to be acted upon as needed. Jerry quickly learned that dreams are different than nightmares. Dreams hold messages. Nightmares contain warnings. At least they had before his time with the Marines. Now Jerry's nightmares held not only predictions, but sometimes succeeded in unlocking a compartment within the recesses of his mind. They taunted him with memories of the brothers he couldn't save. His therapist had passed the nightmares off as PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. But Jerry knew they were more, as sometimes the spirits of his lost brothers visited him even while he was awake. Not this time. While Jerry couldn't recall the nightmare, he knew it wasn't a visit from any of his Marine brothers. Being with April seemed to have somehow eased his burden, as he hadn't had one of those nightmares since moving in with her and her daughter Max several months ago. Jerry often found himself lying awake at night. Not because of the nightmares that had plagued him so often in the past, but because it comforted him to lie there listening to April's soft, easy breaths. They were so soothing that he often remained in bed long after waking, just to listen to her breathe. Still, the nightmare had left him unsettled, and that was the reason Jerry now stood staring out the kitchen window a little after 4 a.m, trying yet again to recall the specifics of the nightmare that had awakened him. Gunter stood next to him, his dark muzzle resting on the windowsill. His ears stood tall, ghostly antennas twitching as he stared out the window. The old house sat on a half-acre lot that backed to the neighbor's yard. Both yards were filled with mature trees, which helped with privacy. Jerry felt the dog stiffen and looked to see what had captured the canine's attention. He got his answer a second later when a black squirrel scampered down a nearby maple tree. Gunter snorted. Jerry reached to pet the dog's head, and the canine wagged his tail while looking at him as if asking permission.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?